Neighbors, Illinois Hospitals, Healing Communities. Learn more at team-iha.org. Sponsored by the Illinois Health and Hospital Association. Aired in cooperation with the Illinois Broadcasters Association and this station.
Your friend in Central Illinois, WHOW.
Top of the morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence. The WHOW Morning Show streams to Facebook and YouTube. Brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. My guest in studio today, Chris Shaffer with the Clinton Community Education Foundation. Chris, how are you today?
I'm very good. Thank you.
You can move that mic so you don't have to turn your head every time you talk. There you go. Hey, how about that? And Chris, I know it has been a busy spring for the CCEF. I know you had Derby Day turn right around the next weekend or the next week, and you've got Gold Star Banquet. I know you've got another fundraiser coming up. Is your head swirling like a top?
Oh, yeah. We have been very, very busy, but a good busy.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's start at the beginning. And of course, the CCEF was founded in whatever. I'm totally kidding. Let's start back. Let's start back at the Derby Day fundraiser. I know you switched it up a little bit this year. How'd it go?
Yeah, it went really well. Big shout out to the Eagles. They were gracious enough to host this year, and they organized it all. It was a fun event. We had some Derby Day hat contest, and some ladies came sporting their Derby hats, and just a really nice event. And we can't say enough about the Eagles for supporting that for us.
Sure. What was turnout like, and what was the evening like? How about some of those things? Did you have like raffles and stuff?
Yeah, we had some 50-50 raffles. They raffled off a bottle of alcohol that was Derby related. That went really well, and had the hat contest, and then it was
the hat contest.
Yes,
I bet you had some good outfits.
We did.
Yeah. Any idea how many came out? I know it was kind of
I didn't do a head count. I should have done that, and
no, it's all right.
didn't, but it was a nice crowd.
Yeah. Derby Day was always when you hosted it at the
country club.
Thank you, the country club. My words are evading me today. The country club. That was always a good time. I venture a guess it was just as good with the Eagles. They do a great production.
Yeah, they do. They did a super job.
Great. So. Looking to do that next year. I know that was, I don't know if that was like a one-time partnership, or what do you think?
I'm not sure, but we have so thoroughly enjoyed collaborating with them. The Eagles stepped up and let us host a trivia night last year, and we're doing that again this coming soon. And so it's wonderful to be able to partner with somebody, so we have a space in which to meet, and somebody who also supports us.
No question. Well, before we get to that trivia fundraiser, do the funds from Derby Day go to anything specific? I know you don't have an exact number from that fundraiser yet, but does that go to anything specific?
Well, typically all of our fundraisers go to support things like classroom grants and some of our other activities, because our scholarships are endowed. They're 100% endowed funds. So these things help us do those extra things, the classroom grants, the dual credit courses, the teacher gifts we do at the beginning of the school year, those kinds of things.
Sure. Yeah, very good. I know we'll kind of recap some of those things as we go along here today, but then you had the Gold Star Banquet, and this is kind of a shining moment that just recaps all the success of students over the year.
Absolutely. So Tuesday, we were proud to award 29 recipients of 15 different scholarships, and congratulations to them all. We've got a great group of seniors graduating from Clinton High School, so we were so pleased to do that. As CCEF, we feel very fortunate. We have been entrusted with these endowments to ensure that we can offer these amazing scholarships. And again, our scholarships are through endowed funds. So local families, local businesses have donated money under our umbrella. And because of that, we're able to offer amazing scholarship opportunities.
Sure. Very good. So the scholarships are kind of the end of year recognition for all the students. Any idea how many? I know the CCEF has scholarships. You administer, you help other groups administer theirs as well. Any idea how many like scholarship dollars you oversee in a given year?
Good question. I don't have those numbers right here in front of me,
That's
but
okay.
what I can tell you is in 2025, we gave over $52,000 in scholarships.
Wow,
Some
great.
of the scholarships are one time, and
Uh-huh.
some of them are given over 4 years.
Uh-huh.
And so that's sort of hard for me to come up with, but yeah.
That's fair. That's
yeah.
fair. Yeah. And I know, one of the things that the CCEF has highlighted over the years with its scholarships is the fact that a lot of scholarship opportunities are for the quote best and brightest, right? And you want those with the best GPA, and they're going to a 4-year school to do this, amazing work in their professional life. But there's also the scholarship for that person that they weren't a straight A student, but they are aspiring to do better things when they leave high school. Speak to that a little bit.
Yeah, one of the scholarship donors, Mr. Beggs, he actually said he wanted to help the students that are just off the top, the kids that try really hard, and that was his emphasis. So that's something we look for in those scholarship recipients. But yeah, and we also offer several scholarships for folks going to the 2-year, going into trades, going into something else, technical programs, etc. So we have scholarships for just about anybody needing to go on and expand their education.
I don't mind saying this. The trades one is probably a big one. And I have seen the last couple of years specifically as I get to be at senior nights for, football, basketball, baseball now. So many kids when you read off what they're going to do next, particularly the senior boys, when you read off what they're going to do next, a lot of kids are going into the trades, and that's just amazing to hear.
Yeah, and it's needed. And gosh, just this year I think we have 2, 3, 4 different scholarships that focus on folks going that technical route, which we are so pleased to be able to support.
Sure. So Gold Star Banquet, if I'm not mistaken, what is, or I shouldn't say if I'm mistaken, I should ask, what is that evening like? What's the format? How does it work? What's it look like?
It's great. Yeah. And there's lots more than just the scholarships. So they announced the valedictorian and salutatorian awards. The school has a variety of awards. There's a big long list of scholarships in the brochure. There are 2 pages of scholarships that are given by CCEF, but also by many, many other organizations in the community. So lots there. And then honor awards are announced for all of the different freshman classes.
Sure. Great. That's great. Very good. Very good. Well, so Gold Star Banquet was Tuesday, fresh off of it. And I know graduation is this weekend, and then all the rest of the students have about 2 weeks left. And boy, we're done for the year, Chris. I can't believe it. Holy cow.
Well, one of the programs we do is financial literacy, our banking through CES. And we just had our final banking day
I had
on
forgotten
Wednesday.
about this. How did that go this year?
It went really, really well. It's opened up to all the kids at CES, and it just gives them an opportunity to save some money. What I love about it is that the 5th graders are designated tellers, so they get to develop some leadership skills. And it's an incentive-based program, so if kids reach a certain point of deposits, they get a small award, which they love. And every time they make a deposit, they get a sucker. So,
Hey, there you go.
Yeah. And
I can't believe my youngest wasn't all over that.
Yeah, exactly.
Every time we go to the bank, can we get suckers? Can we get suckers?
Yeah.
So anyways.
Jesse Engel is the new coordinator for that program, and he's also joined the CCEF board, which we're so pleased to have him on board. He is looking into, and we're going to be providing classroom instruction starting next year to help increase financial literacy for elementary students. So we're very excited to expand that program looking forward.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned 5th grade students participate in that. I've got another 5th grader coming up. Do you want her to be a teller?
Hey, Jesse went around and presented to all the 4th grade classrooms, and anybody who was interested could put in a application to be a teller. So if she wants to be a teller, I don't know.
So how does she do that for the parents of 4th graders? How do they do this?
Yeah, talk to the teachers and see if they still have some of those application forms that are available.
All right. Very good. You got to get my youngest to be a teller. That'll be you worked with my oldest,
yes,
right?
I did. Yeah, I enjoyed
two different kids. I am telling you, 2 different kids, Chris. But anyways, on that note, so the banking program, and I feel like we've kind of overlooked this a little bit. Did you have good success with that this year?
It's always a great program, and kids seeing other kids making deposits and gets people interested. So
Sure.
yeah, it's continued. It's been successful since it was implemented, and we've had good engagement. Yeah.
What bank are you partnering with this year?
We partner with First National Bank.
First National,
They're the ones
yeah.
that sponsor the program.
Yeah, yeah. Do they still do their financial literacy in the schools? I know that was something that was kind of a part of this program.
Right. And looking forward, starting next year, yeah, they're going to be revamping that and strengthening that part of that program.
Cool, cool. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. I want to get to Chris before we go to break here this morning. Chris Shaffer with the Clinton Community Education Foundation. Let's highlight the Trivia Night fundraiser coming up. I know that's in the first part of June, if I'm not mistaken. What's going on here? Tell us about
I'd love
this.
to tell you more about that. On June 6th, we're having a trivia contest, and it's at the Eagles. Folks can sign up to participate. It's a $100 for a team of up to 10 people. And there's monetary prizes for first and second places. And then we're going to also have a couple of other fundraisers throughout the event. We're going to do a 50-50 raffle. We're going to have a mane and tail game. And we might find something and have an auction off for that. We'll see. We're also going to be offering lasagna dinner for purchase through Sorrento's, which is absolutely the best lasagna I think I've ever had. Anyway, so we're excited about that. And we're hoping for a really good turnout because, again, all of the funds we raise will help go towards classroom grants and other things that we do to help support kids in our school district.
Do you need a ticket for that event or anything?
No. Probably we haven't posted stuff yet, but look for later this week on Facebook. We'll start advertising that. You can register your teams in advance, or you can just register them at the door. We had pretty good luck with that last year.
Okay.
And we're also looking for sponsors who might want to sponsor a round of trivia or things like that. So
yeah. So is this going to be something that the CCEF, like you come up with questions, or are you partnering with somebody to do that for you? What's that look like?
Yeah, one of the gals that's in charge of this, Hillary, she goes to a company that provides researched 100% a trivia questions, a bank. That way there's no questions and we don't have to do all of that research. And let me tell you, last year it was great fun and the questions were great. It was just an awesome experience. We really enjoyed it.
Well, if Hillary is putting this together, I can tell you it's going to be good.
Yeah,
so she's a hoot. Very good. One more time, the when, the where. Did we miss anything on trivia night you want to put out there, Chris?
June 6th from 5 to 8 p.m. It'll be at the Eagles. It'll be open to the public. So
all right, stop on in and play some trivia. Very good. Again, I know I asked this about the Derby Day, but earmarking funds from this for anything specific this year?
Again, it mostly goes to classroom grants. It helps boost up what we can give for the teachers for that. And then other kinds of things, maybe dual credit or advanced placement, any of those kinds of things that we do, it would help bolster our budget to meet those financial needs.
Very good. Very good. I'll tell you what, on that note, Chris, let's go ahead and break, come back with some more and maybe give a highlight of like an overview of all the things the CCEF does, what your year looks like, that sort of thing. In the meantime, one more time, how do folks get information on all the things we've talked about here this morning? Where do they go?
Sure. Go to our webpage, ccef15.org, or follow us on Facebook, Clinton Community Educational Foundation.
That is Chris Shaffer with the Clinton Community Educational Foundation, the CCEF, our guest in studio this morning. More to come with Chris on the morning show.
WHOW.
MR Systems Wireless is your local internet provider for Clinton and surrounding area. They have the products you want and the local service you deserve. MR Systems Wireless Internet service for home or business includes unlimited data, unlimited streaming, and unlimited calling. Plans start at just $48 a month and get a free Roku 4 lease with our media packages. Get the speed you need with MR Systems Wireless. Call them at 935-2100. That's 935-2100 for MR Systems Wireless.
Paul Scourin here, CEO of Warner Hospital. Spring allergies acting up? At Warner Hospital and Health Services, we offer fast treatment to help you breathe easier and feel better fast. Quality care right here, right now. Click on our icon on DeWittDailyNews.com.
DeWittDailyNews.com is the area's leading local news source 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get the latest local news, obituaries, police blotter, weather forecast, and more with no paywall. Head to DeWittDailyNews.com to get the local information you need to know.
Here's Matt Hart, owner of the Hart Media Group in Clinton, talking about living up to the company's tagline of connecting people.
Whether it's on our AM, our FM, our video, our social media, our camera, that we got here in studio, it's all about local people and telling those local stories. We're really excited to be doing that. We're excited to be adding some new components to this.
Hart purchased the Miller Media Group in August 2025 and looks forward to serving DeWitt County and Central Illinois for years to come.
It's never too early to start thinking about back-to-school preparations. Part of getting your kids ready for the new school year means making sure they're healthy. SIU Center for Family Medicine is here to help with back-to-school and sports physicals. Healthy kids learn better and play harder. Call 217-735-2317 today to schedule your appointment. That's 217-735-2317. SIU Medicine. Forward for you.
Your friend in Central Illinois, WHOW.
Once again, a good morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence. The WHOW Morning Show streams to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. Again, my guest in studio today is Chris Shaffer with the Clinton Community Education Foundation. And Chris, we've covered a lot of ground here this morning.
Yeah.
You mentioned Trivia Fundraiser comes up on June the 6th. And then I venture a guess the foundation kind of exhales and takes a breather for just a second before a new school year starts up.
Yeah.
And I thought in this segment, we could just kind of maybe give folks a little bit of a roadmap of, when the school year starts, what is the CCEF focused on? Maybe
Sure.
the summertime, what are you working on? How about just this time of the year? What's going on with the CCEF?
Yeah, well, absolutely. We're going to take a big breath. We've just been through all of the scholarship interviews, which is a delightful experience, and trivia coming up in the Eagles Derby days. So what happens this summer is we've got some business work we have to do, like review our bylaws and stuff like that. But come August, we'll be welcoming the new teachers. We go to the teachers' meetings and present teachers with a small gift of appreciation. In November, we have our annual banquet, which we look for presentations from recipients of classroom grants in the previous year. We also kick off our annual mail fund drive, for that. And in January, we're looking and starting to review classroom grant applications, and we give those out in early spring, late winter. And then we're looking at scholarship season again, and then, it just keeps going.
Very cyclical, right?
Very cyclical. And then throughout the year, we sponsor dual credit, which is kids who take dual credit classes. In other words, they go to high school, but they're attending a high school class, but they get high school credit and college credit. And we collaborate with Richmond Community College for that. So we pay 75% of the cost of tuition. So, for example, the class usually costs $440 for this, and we pay $330. The student only has to pay $110.
Okay.
So through us, they can get 12 hours of college credit for a mere $440 by the time they graduate, which is an amazing savings for them.
Sure. I apologize for jumping in there. Do you mind outlining, maybe for freshman parents that are listening to this right now, and their kids are going to be sophomores and starting to think about these things, and I'm sure this information goes home from the school and all of that, but do you mind giving us kind of an outline of how does a student take advantage of this funding opportunity? What does that look like?
Right. What happens is the student services will offer a meeting and advertise it, and parents and kids come, and we talk about the program and how it works financially. And then student services works with them in order to sign up for those classes online through Richland. We also are fortunate enough to have several teachers in the high school who are dual qualified to teach dual credit courses. And the big benefit with that is those students who take those courses do not have to pay because we're providing the education there, the teaching support. So those are free to the student. So, which is a good, nice benefit as well.
For sure. All right. Very good. So there's very much forward or out in front messaging about that opportunity. Yeah. I'm sorry. Let's continue on with what else the CCEF does.
We help support advanced placement fees. A lot of these kids take classes that are designated as advanced placement, and we help cover the cost because students have to pay $99 to take those advanced placement tests, and that
Sure.
if you're taking several, that really adds up. So we help cover the cost of that. And then the other thing we do is there are several activities, I think you would call them, that are beloved, that we sponsor annually. These are things that happen on a recurring basis and have happened so long that we just financially support them. Things like Read Across Clinton, the Challenger program, the Volcano Project, and Float a Boat at the junior high. It's just all of these things that happen every year, and there's a cost related to that. And so in order to help defray the costs, CCEF helps fund those. I think, gosh, how much did we spend on this? It's, $10,000 to $15,000 a
Wow,
year
really?
we spend just
Yeah.
on those kinds of
Yeah.
special activities.
Yeah, for sure. You know, and I know that it's almost equal that amount for the classroom
grants. Yeah,
for sure.
And so that's why our fundraisers are so important. They help us fill that gap.
No doubt. We've only scratched the surface, Chris,
Mhm.
of all the things the CCEF does. If folks are out there interested in learning more or getting involved, I know you always need board members. I've got about 30 seconds if you want to highlight that for us.
Yeah, we're always interested in folks wanting to serve the community through our board. If you're interested, check out our website, ccef15.org, or our Facebook. And if you'd like to attend a meeting and learn more about what we do, contact me or contact us through our Facebook or our webpage.
Very good.
Mhm.
Very good. And one more time, Chris, about 15 seconds. Plug the June 6th trivia night.
Yeah, come join us for a trivia contest, June 6th, at the Eagles from 5 to 8 p.m.
Does it cost anything to get in?
No cost, just $100 to put together a team.
All right, come
Yeah.
out and play some trivia.
Yeah.
Chris Shaffer with the Clinton Community Education Foundation is my guest in studio this morning. The morning show streams to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance. Network News is now.
WHOW.